Hello, 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 everyone. I just want to offer you all a little PSA for the day positivity service announcement. So, let us try our best to enjoy the small victories, the small things that happen, the good things that may seem like they're really small, but they can actually be big. You can actually make a big deal out of them. Enjoy those little small victories. Okay, nobody died today that you know. Not saying that we should be like, oh, guess what? Nobody died. You can do that in your house, in your privacy. You don't want to make anybody who may have lost a loved one today feel bad, but any small victory. If you have lost someone, be happy that you get to carry on their memory. I'm not going to say, be happy you're alive, because there are people out there that just don't want to be alive. So we want to encourage them by saying, be happy that you get to have some type of memory of someone you love. And hold on to that. They knew you. They actually loved you. They knew you. They loved you. They enjoyed some part of you. And do remember, you are joyous. You are loved. You are important. You are somebody that needs to be treated with some dignity, respect. You deserve it all. You deserve all that. So enjoy the small victories. Enjoy the fact that you got to open up both your eyes. And even if you got one, you got to open it up. Or if you're blind, you got to wake up and breathe. But you got to wake up and breathe and carry on something. And right now, we are all a part of history. Maybe journal what you're going through. If you want to make a video log, make a video log. If you don't feel like writing, or write it down, but give you something to look back on. Make memories. Say, man, this day was really hard for me. Admit that, because every day's not going to be easy. This day was really hard for me, but I made it through. And I'm able to say, hey, to someone tomorrow or later on today. Because we don't know if we're going to make it to tomorrow. So today, treat it like it's your last. But enjoy those small victories. And don't treat it like your last, like go do something crazy and hurt people and, hurt yourself in some type of way. But, give yourself something to remember that you could look back and probably laugh, smile. Remember that time when, remember during the pandemic, remember during the plague when we couldn't, remember all them TikTok videos I made, remember them dances I learned. Some people are becoming dancers right now. They don't even know they didn't even know they could dance. Because they wasn't dancing before, but now they dancing. And don't ridicule someone else for doing that to get themselves during this time. Don't get mad at people for downloading TikTok and getting mad at them for trying to raise their following. Don't get mad at them for trying to raise their following on any social media. A lot of people have to practice social distancing. You have a lot of extroverts that are not used to this, so they got to take the little small victories. Look, on one of my TikTok videos, I got 15 likes. It's like, somebody is actually watching me. So enjoy those small victories. And yes, am I trying to become a little internet famous? If it happens, so be it. That's another paycheck. I could use that for one bill, you know what I'm saying? But we all have to show support. I'm not asking you to send me $1. If you want to send me $1, let me know. I'm willing to accept dollars from all friends. But if you can't, if you don't want to, I'm not going to ask you to. And that's not why I make these videos. I'm trying to spread some type of positivity because there's a lot of negativity right now with all the posting of the 5G and, they lying on the numbers. I don't see a lot of conspiracy theorists reporting that the numbers have gone down or that the hospitals are a little cleaner, or that deep cleaning is starting in the hospitals, or that people, the numbers have gone down where we are, not that no one is dying at all, but not over a certain amount is dying. They're not reporting that. They're only reporting the negative part of it. So I'm just letting you know from sources, people that I know that work in hospitals, numbers have gone down. And a friend of mine took a picture of an empty hallway, not full of people. Nobody was in the hallway. And it was just a small victory, so celebrate that. Don't just look at it like, well, then what's going to happen later when we go outside? We don't know. We really, truly don't know. People were talking about a second wave. People were talking about, oh, this may happen. It may come up again. Well, us as individuals, we got to kind of look out for ourselves. But not in a way where we hurt other people. In a way where we look around us. Like, look at your surroundings. You know where you live at. So if you know in your area, like in my area, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people in my area. I live in the city. I live in New York City. And it's a lot of people that be outside. They got to go to the store. Everybody's situation is different. So it's not because everybody's trying to come out at the same time. But some people only come out this day. And it may be 100 people that come out only on that day. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it may look like, oh my God, everybody's outside. But it's not that. It's like, I'm surrounded by apartment buildings. So it's more than 100 families in each building. And if certain people come out this time, you're going to get a lot of people out. And it seemed like a lot. At one point I was complaining too, but then it's like, you got to think about it. You are part of you're part of a community. So it's going to be a lot of people. So what small victory I'm looking at is that people are trying to stay 6 feet away from each other. People are finding a silver lining. Shouts out to Jody and Dorsey. A silver lining in all of this. People are making jokes and trying to make each other feel better. I've seen that. I'm not seeing a lot of anger. I hear the fights and stuff like that, but you make jokes out of it because it's like. And then I've also seen certain people stop fighting completely. Like, there used to be certain people that would fight all the time. And you'd be like, dang, again? They got drunk again and started fighting outside. But they haven't fought since this pandemic started. Since the 16th, I'll say, of March. So that's a small victory. Other people were like, doing a little. But for the most part, it hasn't been really any fighting. People are doing their social distancing. When they outside, a lot of people wearing their gloves, a lot of people wearing masks. It's a lot more people wearing masks and gloves than there aren't. Even though there are still people that's not listening and not wearing masks and gloves, the people that are doing it are making it safer. So you got to look at that part, because if you keep looking at the negativity, then you'll be angry the entire time, and you won't become very productive. How can you be productive if you're always angry about something? Because you're not going to look for solutions. You're always going to look for problems. And that's what you're going to be fixated on. And then when this is all over, you're going to come out the same person you went in, and probably even angrier. So let's look at whatever goodness we can find from all of this. And hopefully this will make all of us better people. So that was my PSA for today. And I hope that everyone, every single person in this world finds a way to find happiness, finds a way to feel safe, finds a way to feel love, finds a way to not feel bitter, not feel like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is happening to me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I hope that hopefully, even with those who are experiencing domestic violence, hopefully it slows down for them. And I can't say completely over because I don't know their situation. And maybe it will stop, Maybe the children will start to appreciate their parents more, because now we have to have more discussions with our children, because we're stuck in the house with them, or they're at home all the time, and now they need somebody to talk to about something. Be available for them emotionally, and if you could do that, then that's a plus. So hopefully all of that goes down and we come out of this and we're like, okay, I know what to do. I know how to work from home. I know how to work this way and that way and that way and this way. If that's something that you can do, do it. Do it to the best of your ability. Don't make it about hurting anyone or making them feel like they're not worthy or they're not, whatever the case may be. Just give people, allow people to make mistakes, because none of us are perfect, and devote yourself to finding those small victories. Not easy. Easier said than done, maybe, but do your best to find those small victories. Don't let this be just oh, gosh, I can't believe, small victories. And just like appreciate that you get to watch this video. Not saying that I'm doing you any favors, but the fact that you get to click on the video and say, let me watch. What's that about? I've met quite a few people, and I haven't been tuning in to hear about all the deaths that's happening with people that have my disease. And I'll tell you about that another time. But what I do appreciate is that they have family that support them and love them. And that's how we find out about them. Because the family members are tuning in and they're saying, hey, how you doing? Yeah, so just let you know, so-and-so passed. And they're not stopping there, some of them keep going and keep getting that support from the support groups that I'm in. So if you could find a support group, join it. Talk to people, record yourself. Whatever you can find, make it a small victory. Today, I didn't eat all the chips. I didn't eat all the bag. I ate half the bag. Small victory. Today, I drank a whole 20-ounce bottle of water. Small victory. Because, some people don't like to drink water. Like, whatever you can do to make it better. But don't just make it something that's bad, something that's hurting you, something that's killing you. Make it something that's improving you. Today, I started learning Spanish. Whatever it is for you, small victory. Okay, so let's all try to do that to the best of our ability. I am not a counselor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not trained in none of this. I'm trained in life. And life be dealing you some hard cards. So let's all try to look for any small victory we could find today and appreciate ourselves and appreciate each other for it. All right? So I'm about to get off of this and do some dancing, exercising, and all that crazy stuff for my little small victories. And I shall post again tomorrow. Peace out.